as you can see, I have a Yeti microphone in front of me here, and it is my new one. I have had the same black bedazzled Blue Yeti microphone since I started this channel at the very beginning of 2021. And since I've had it for so long, I thought it would be time for a new one, because mics unfortunately do not last forever. And mine is starting to give me signs that it could potentially go out soon. So here we have my new one, and I thought there would be no better video than to unbox it with you guys. And then we'll test it out once it's unpacked. Eventually I want to get some other mics, like really high-end ones. There's one that I'm looking into right now, but for now, I love the Yeti. There may be some loud car sounds in the background occasionally. I am filming this during the day, so my apologies if you hear any of that. I'll do my best to cut it out when I can. Anyways, I got the pink Dawn Blue Yeti ever since this collection came out. I've been eyeing this pink one. There was this one and a white one, and they're both gorgeous, but the pink, I had to have the pink. And what's really cool about this collection, the white one and this one, is that the actual metal colored part on the mic has a very subtle shimmer to it. It is beautiful. And I'm not putting a rhinestone wrap on this one because it doesn't need it. It is gorgeous on its own. So let me show you the box a little bit, and then we'll open it up, and then after it's opened up, we'll test it out. And again, excuse my eczema hands. I'm always gonna say it just so new people understand that I have eczema and my hands aren't like irritated for no reason. Okay, so this is the side of the box where it says Yeti, and then there's a photo of the mic. And then I will flip it in one moment. I feel like this sounds really good. I could do a whole video with that. Okay, let me flip it over. Okay, so this angle is much taller, and the focus might be a little weird because it's closer to my camera lens. So here on the side, there's just some little tidbits of info about it. And for those that aren't familiar with the Yeti, it is made by Logitech. And it is a multi-pattern USB microphone, which is really cool and user-friendly. I mentioned in one of my most recent videos that I was going to be getting it for their Black Friday sales, because Logitech has great sales. And that sale actually extended through to Amazon, so I got this $123 microphone for only $72, which is insane to me. make sure that it was completely okay because the box had a little bit of dents in it. So we're good, and I just wanted to make sure the right color was inside because you never know. And then let me show you the back of the box. Nothing too exciting here, it just says craft your perfect stream. And then on this side we have the full closer image of the mic. You can even see the shimmer in the photograph, which is really cool. I'm hoping you'll be able to see it on camera, but with my studio lights you should be able to see the glitter in it. It's actually more of a shimmer than a glitter, but you know what I mean. And I think my fluffy pink mic cover will look adorable in this. Okay, let me flip this over and we will unbox it. Keep playing. I'm gonna have to do another cut and flip it because it's on its side right now. The first thing on top here is the cord. And this is the power source for the microphone, USB to, I believe, mini USB. Or micro USB. I always get those confused. Now, blue Yetis are notorious for this cord giving out. Fortunately, that has not happened to me because I take an impeccable amount of care to the cords because I know how susceptible they are to breaking. So I think that's what has helped me with my mic lasting so long, is just always taking really good care of it and not removing it from the port hardly ever. So that's that. And then inside there is a Streamlabs code that comes with your mic's purchase. And then we have our Yeti instructions. I'm probably opening this wrong. Yep. And it just tells you all the patterns and how to use everything. And I'm gonna give you a little tip with the correct way to use the Blue Yeti because I see it used wrong all the time and it sort of drives me nuts, but then again, not everyone would know this, but they do tell you on the website how to use the mic, but I'll give you a little tip on that when I open it. Okay, this might be really loud, so we'll see how it sounds. Ah, there it is. It is seriously so beautiful. Stunning. Let me pull this out and then we'll take the plastic off. Okay, let's get the crinkly plastic off for the unveiling. And then there's a little foam piece back here. Okay, got it. So the Yetis always come folded into their stand like this. And you can store them this way as well, which is really cool. this is where the power source goes, and this is where your audio splitter or your headphones would go. For me, it's an audio splitter because I film with an actual camera, so I need that to be able to live listen while filming. Here is the pattern selection. There are 4 patterns. I believe the 4 patterns are omnidirectional, bidirectional, stereo, and cardioid. I mainly use stereo and cardioid. And this is the gain control where you can turn your gain up or down. Now you can kind of see the sheen on the mic, or it shimmers a little bit. Let me pull it a little closer. Actually, my light might be washing it out, but just believe me, there's a shimmer to it. A very subtle shimmer, and it's beautiful. Then, of course, we've got the matching stand, as the Blue Yetis all do. And this can be attached to a boom arm. So, go ahead and tighten this so it doesn't fall down on me. It's so pretty. We've got the blue logo, the mute button, and the headphone volume. Okay, scooted it up a little closer. But now let me tell you the correct way to use this microphone, because I feel like not many people know the correct way to use this, and I always see it being used incorrectly. Which isn't a big deal, but it's going to make more sense as to why your sound is off if you're using a certain setting. So this side with the blue logo is the front of the mic. This side should always be facing you, and your mouth should always be speaking into this side of the mic, not the other way around. That's the back. This is the front. So the reason why that's important is because if you have this mic on the cardioid setting, which is the setting where sound is only picked up from one side of the mic, and that side is the front of the mic, it will not pick up sound from the back. And if you have the mic flipped and you're speaking into the back versus the front, your sound will not be good, and it'll be very quiet. And I often see that because this looks prettier, that it's facing the other way, even though that's really not how it should be used. So, just a fun fact for you. Now, if you don't use cardioid, it doesn't matter as much, but still, I feel like it does impact the sound a little bit. But I use cardioid pretty often, so I figured that bit of information may be helpful to someone who is having that kind of issue where they're putting it on cardioid, but they're talking from the back of the mic instead of the front, and they're like, why is my sound not good? That's why. Okay, so now that this is all unboxed and I gave you the rundown on the mic itself, let me go ahead and switch it out and we'll do a mic test. Okay, so the mic is plugged in and I have it on the bidirectional, which will be like your ear-to-ear setting. And the way that my equipment is set up, I can't really do that. So we're just gonna run through each setting, and I'll do a little mic scratching as well. But again, I have the blue logo facing me. So let's switch to the next setting, which is omnidirectional. This setting is omnidirectional, which means all channels around the mic are picking up sound some sound from the back as well. Now let me switch it to cardioid. And now sound is only being picked up from the front. You can hear the difference. See how it's more echoey and this is more crisp because sound is not being picked up from the back. All you're hearing is the vibrations. Same thing when you tap. It's very muffled, not very crisp, and then you come to the front. And the sound is much more crisp. And that is why this mic is created to have the blue logo facing you, mainly for this setting. And now we're gonna switch to stereo, which is my personal favorite for ASMR. Aside from this one, I love this one. Let me get my Oh, and another fun fact with this microphone specifically, when you are speaking into this mic, you aren't supposed to speak into it from the top, you're supposed to speak into it from the sides because that is where the audio interface is. It's on the side and not on